Hey everybody, it's been a weird last couple months, so, but we're back. We're going to do a couple lipomas today, and they're on the arm. We've done a few on this patient a year or two ago, and she's getting a few more, so we're ready to do them. Let's do it. Okay, so this is the wrist lipoma. Mitch has thrown on some gloves. About just a tiny bit more. So we only took off the 3, right? I know you had another doc take off another lipoma, but I've only taken off, was it just the one time? The 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
You just checked and those scars have looked pretty good.
Yeah, they look really good.
So this one's a really movable one on the wrist. Go ahead and dab that, please. So let's see if we can get it out of this small little opening. Yes, we can. A Bloomin. It's a Bloomin lipoma. So just that little one, and then you separate that little fascia. That's great. No bleeding. That's a smooth one. So we'll submit that one.
Okay, this is different.
Yeah, well, we submit them all, actually. Just to check and make sure they're normal lipomas, but I expect that to be normal. Okay, so there's a little 5-0 monocryl. Usually a single stitch or 1 or 2 stitches is all we really need. So do you have siblings?
Mm-hmm.
Where are you? Where are you in the family?
So I'm the 3rd oldest. I have 2 older sisters.
Okay.
And 2 younger brothers and a youngest sister.
Okay. Is that 6?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. That'll do. Okay, let's do the next one. So we kind of go with the folds of the skin. And usually that's enough to get that big a lipoma out. We'll see. And sometimes just to make sure we can do it, I'll split the lipoma in half. And it seems to kind of come out a little bit easier. Dab that. We'll see how we're doing here. Go ahead and hold that there. Actually, dab it, sorry. Dab it. Okay, let's see. Yeah, see, I love that. So that tiny little opening, be able to get really a big one out of, and so she has less scar. So I try to just make the opening just barely enough to get the lipoma out. And that one worked perfectly. Okay, so we'll submit that, a portion of that. And then we'll put that same stitch in. So this is a 5-0 monocryl. Oh, that hurt?
Me? Are
Yeah.
you asking me?
Yes, I'm asking you.
No, what you just did, I didn't feel anything.
Yes.
The pressure.
Yes.
You expect it will hurt, but it doesn't.
Yeah, that's why the magic of lidocaine
Yeah.
and time.
Mm-hmm. And I assume the smaller incision won't hurt. the pain will go away faster once
Less pain, less risk of infection, less visible changes. So sometimes you just have to make it bigger, but if you can get away with it, I think there's a lot of benefits to it. Okay, go ahead and dab that. So I'll go right to the edge there. So we need that suture for one more on our other arm. I always try to get that as like perfect aversion. Just a little bit of aversion that drops down over the next couple weeks as it's healing. That is perfect. Okay, this is all cleaned and ready to go and numb. Again, we'll follow kind of the skin folds. That leaves the least scar. Go ahead and dab that. Do you have any family who's in pharmacy school or in pharmacy?
My grandfather, he was a pharmacist.
Was he?
Mm-hmm.
You know, some of our older patients, they're like, I went to the druggist, and he, I love it when they call the old pharmacy the druggist. Where was he a pharmacist?
I believe he lived up in Salt Lake when he worked as a pharmacist, and then moved to southern Idaho, like Twin Falls area.
Okay. So we'll submit that as C. Yep. I think there's definitely a little bit more in there. That's pretty cool. Is he still alive or did he pass away?
No, he passed away before I was even born.
Oh, okay. So it's been a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. That really might be it. But we will get a little bit of this out. But yeah, I think all this is just the native fat, or the native adipose right there in the forearm. We all have adipose everywhere.
I have plenty.
I am not saying that. I am saying that is normal location stuff. You do not have to eliminate all. If we had no fat in our faces, we would look
Awful.
We would look bad. We would look sunken and cachectic. Go ahead and dab that, please. So this is a subcuticular stitch. Again, using the same old 5-0 monocryl. Keep that separated. Oh, excellent. Your skin's awesome. These have all come out perfectly. They've come together good. Okay. Okay.
All right.
Remind me to let me film every lipoma on your arm. It went